Hello everyone, today we are breaking down the promo pictures for Episode 5, Season 2 of House of the Dragon. But before that, remember to like the video, helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe, and yada yada yada, let's get to it. The first photo we see is of Criston Cole and Gwaine Hightower returning from Rook's Rest with the head of Meleys. Meleys was Rhaenys' dragon, and they both died in Episode 4. They are parading the dragon head around King's Landing, showing the small folk of their great victory, that they have taken out one of the Black's larger dragons and one of their more experienced riders, hoping this will show the small folk that they are winning the war, and they need to be patient with them. From the Episode 5 preview, we hear them saying that King Aegon himself took out Meleys. This is propaganda. They are hoping this will help people believe in the crown, and that Aegon is the right choice to rule the Seven Kingdoms. This also means they are hiding King Aegon's injuries from the people. They don't want word getting out how injured he is, because some of the other High Lords may defect over to Rhaenyra and the Black side. In the next shot, we see Rhaenyra and her son Jacaerys. Rhaenyra is reading a book as Jace watches on. We know that Rhaenyra told Jace about Aegon the Conqueror's dream, the Song of Ice and Fire, last episode, so this could have something to do with that, further explaining the prophecy to Jace. Or it could be about getting more alliances. In the Episode 5 preview, Rhaenyra says they need the Riverlands if they are going to win this war. They lost allies in the Crownlands from Criston Cole's march to Rook's Rest. They still have the dragon advantage, but they need fighting men if they're going to win the war. So Rhaenyra could be looking at the possible houses in the Riverlands that could support her claim. In the next shot, we see Jace meeting with House Frey, who are from the Riverlands. House Frey is a pretty good-sized house, and their backing would help a lot. He does not look happy in this photo, though, so maybe the Freys are playing hardball with him. I also think Jace does not enjoy being an envoy. He wants to go to battle. He does not want to do all this boring stuff. But this boring stuff keeps Jace safe, which is why his mother is making him do it. In the next shot, we see Aemond standing in front of the Iron Throne, and Helena is there as well, probably speaking to him. Aemond has wanted to be king for a long time. And finally, now that his older brother Aegon is severely injured and could possibly die of his wounds, he can make his dream a reality. He is the next in line for the throne, which is the main reason why he tried to kill his brother. What him and Helena are talking about is hard to say. There are theories out there that he and Helena are secretly lovers and that Aemond is the father of her children. So maybe we get some hints at that in this scene, or they reveal that, or Helena could be telling him some kind of prophecy. Helena is a dreamer, so she has very vague premonitions. She predicted the Targaryen Civil War in Season 1. She predicted the blood and cheese murder scene in Season 1 and 2, so she could be telling Aemond about his future if he continues down this path he's going. That the pursuit of the throne could cost him his life. The other thing she could be talking about is Aegon. I'm sure Helena knows that Aemond was not a fan of their older brother. She wasn't a fan of him either. So she could be asking him if he was responsible for Aegon's injuries. In the next still, we see Daemon and Alice Rivers speaking with one another. It seems she is tending a wound on his hand, maybe she's bandaging it up, or perhaps she is telling him his future. Alice does have visions of the future. We saw this with Daemon's first night at Harrenhal. She claimed he was going to die here. Maybe she is seeing something else now and relaying it to Daemon. Daemon is also probably asking her about his visions as well. He wants to know more about them, and Alice would be the one to help him understand them more, since she seems to be pretty wise about the weirdness of Harrenhal. Maybe she can extract the deeper meaning behind them. In the next still, we see Allison Hightower and Criston Cole speaking with one another. From the preview trailer, we know Criston says that they have given the war to the dragons now, so the two are just discussing the war. I'm sure Allison wants to know what happened at Rook's Rest and what happened to Aegon. Allison probably knows that Aemond doesn't like Aegon, and probably is questioning Cole if he saw what happened to Aegon. Like, did Aemond have something to do with his injuries? And going back to Criston Cole, saying that they have given the war to the dragons now, they have unleashed them. There is no turning back. The war will be decided by the dragons now. In the next still, we see Mysaria and Rhaenyra speaking with one another. We know from the preview that Mysaria tells Rhaenyra that there is more than one way to fight a war. That yes, you have to win battles, but you also need the support of the people. From the preview trailer, we see a riot happening in King's Landing. This is Myzaria's work. She's spreading misinformation amongst these small folk in King's Landing, hoping to get a reaction like this. They want the Greens to be uncomfortable in their base of operations. That will make them tense, which could lead to a mistake that they could capitalize on. A few more quick stills. This is of Corlys Velaryon looking very sad. He probably found out about his wife's passing, Rhaenys. The next still is of Allison. She is looking at Aegon, and from her face it looks like he's pretty badly hurt, which we already knew. And that is it for the promo pics for episode 5. What did you think of them? Leave it down in the comments below, and if you want more House of the Dragon content, please subscribe and like the video. Check out the Twitter link in the description below, and as always, have an awesome day.